So welcome to online tutor tallyprime price last week. So today we're going to discuss further topic on accounting voucher. How do we handle these accounting vouchers in tallyprime? As a beginner, I like to show the few important theory how to use the accounting vouchers in tallyprime. So in tallyprime, we have two type of vouchers. One is accounting vouchers. Another one is non-accounting vouchers. So the two vouchers are available. In accounting vouchers, so we have following contra, payment, receipt, journal, purchase, and sales. These are all the accounting voucher types available in Tally Prime. So these are all the accounting vouchers we are using for different purpose. Example, when you take the contra which is using only for the cash and bank transaction. The second one, the payment voucher, this is only when cash goes out. This is the receipt one, only when cash comes in. So these three are very frequently we are using our business. Okay. For example, when you are going to pay the money, you can use payment voucher. When you receive the money from external party, you can use the receipt voucher. Contract is purely the transaction between bank and cash. When you have deposit or withdraw, you can use this voucher type. The next one we are using is journal. The journal also has adjustment. So non-cash transactions will come in the journal voucher type. And the next one is purchase, which is purely when you buy raw material, the raw material purchase you can use it. When you raw material sales, you can use the sale. It's purely commercial activity, you can use them. Okay. So these are all the six types we are using in Tally. We are transactions. First, you identify the transaction nature. If it is cash transactions, then you can go with the contra payment receipt. If the money comes in, you can go with the receipt. The money goes out, you can go with the payment. If money depositing or withdrawal in bank, you can use contra voucher. If you are buying something, you can go purchase. If you are selling something, you can go sales. This is the way the tally prime has been architected. Okay. So as a beginner, you can carefully choose the voucher type. If you are wrongly choose the voucher type, you cannot get a right answer. Okay. So tally will not warn you, but you may not get exactly. So when you go to accounting vouchers, you can go vouchers. There is no differentiation in accounting and non-accounting. So non-accounting, let me explain later. This is I'm going to show only this accounting vouchers. So as I told earlier in the notepad, this accounting vouchers. First I have explained the contra voucher. What do you mean that contra? Contra is purely for uh, bank deposits and bank withdrawal. you can use it. So when you open first time in the contra voucher, you may see this workspace. There is a name of the voucher type and the voucher number, the voucher date, and account. What do you mean that account? Now we are in the single mode. The previous class I have told you how to change the mode. There is a button on the right hand side. You click change mode and go to double entry. You may see the string by entry, which means debit and credit. You can see that. Okay. So now you see there is a contra. The contra voucher is only using for bank deposit and bank withdrawal. Am I right? Bank deposit and bank withdrawal. So when you deposit money, you can use contra voucher. When you withdraw the money, you can use contra voucher. Okay. Suppose I'm going to deposit money to bank. So what is your entry? When you are depositing money to the bank, what is the entry? So the bank account, SBI account, debit to bank account. This is the deposit journal entry. Am I right? SBI account to uh, cash. Okay. Now, how do we enter here? So here when you open the account about here, you may not see the debit account first. You can see only first the credit account. Okay. So what is the credit now? Cash. How much amount we deposited? Example, 4,000 rupees I am depositing. Then it used by SBI card account. 4,000. So now there is a denomination. How you are depositing. That is also available in tallyprime. Now I can skip. And next you can type this narration. What is the purpose you are doing this? I am depositing this money for my day-to-day expenses. So you can record like that. Okay. Now you can save it. Now the voucher has been saved. Okay. You see the contra voucher number became 3. So because it is automatic numbering system. So you need not to worry about it, the number. The number is automatically generated by tallyprime itself. So as a beginner, if you are going to record a transaction, first we must identify the transaction type. Next, we can check the date. After that, we choose the voucher. Okay. So now I'm going to show the second voucher payment. So what do you mean that payment? This is purely when the money goes out, you can use this payment voucher type. Okay, it's purely for cash outflow. Cash outflow only we are using this uh, payment voucher type. Okay, for example, when you are paying salary to your staff, okay, you can use the payment voucher type. If I'm typing salary, which is not available in my list, which means the ledger what you are looking for is not created. So you can create this ledger by pressing Alt C. You can create a ledger salary account under indirect expenses. You can see now the salary account is created. Now you can enter the amount how much you are paying by SBI current account. Okay. So now we are taking only the sample amount, so we don't bother about the balance cycle. Okay. So this entry I made for salary payment to my staff member. Okay. So salary paid. Okay. For the month of March or June, July, whatever you like, you can enter here. Okay. So the payment entry is created now. You can save it. Now it became 4. payment voucher became. Similarly, you can also record the receipt also. So, as a beginner, you should carefully choose the voucher type. If you wrongly choose the voucher type, Tally will not bother about it. Whatever you are recording, that will be same. So, but what will happen? Your balance will be posted at the wrong side. So, you may not get the proper profit and loss report. You may not get proper balance sheet report. You may not see the ratio properly. So, it may lead to wrong decisions. So, as a accountant or data entry operator or account assistant, you must always uh, keep in mind this one. So, you are the important person. You are only supplying important information to your company. Okay, the financial information is only the source of the company. Okay, so without this data, the company owner, the company manager, whoever at the top cannot take the right decisions at the right. So working capital management is very important. Today, there are many startups coming up in India. So you may not hire the new person to account it. You may do by yourself. So this class that may help for the MSME staffs, MSME, they may hire the employees for accountant, but they can do themselves. You definitely help them to improve their knowledge in accounting. Okay, I try to conduct another class in basic account that may help to more about what is accounting, how do we record the transaction, how do we record the day-to-day transactions in uh, tallyprime, and how to take the balance sheets and final accounts and trial balance, what it talk about, what these kind of data tell about us. So these things we will discuss. Okay, the class two, I cover the tally also type, how to use, when to use, and where to use. These are all the questions have been answered. So I hope you learn a little bit in